Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. It is Pattaya Festival this evening, and there's going to be a parade. That's generally the case with the festival, and usually it starts around sunset, a little before sunset, but for this year's rendition of it, we're going to have to wait until it's totally dark. You see, it's called Glow in the Dark this year, so that's the theme, and it's got to be dark for everybody to be able to glow. So we'll take a look at that in depth once it gets dark outside, and we'll also I'll show you where to get a good sandwich, where I like to get a very good quality sandwich here once in a while. And then at the end, we'll go see Mr. Lucky. I got to drop off the whole load of all those shirts I had printed, and he'll be the seller of said shirts, but we'll go see him at the end. But anyway, I'll tell you about this parade and the festival. So tonight is the Pattaya Festival. It was last night too. Tonight's Saturday, last night was Friday, the 16th and 17th. Now, this is almost the same as what they did in December. I showed you this in December. I didn't originally think this was going to be a big parade, but I've got good word from an inside source that this is one heck of a parade. So we'll either deny that source and say he's wrong, or we'll look at a good parade. We'll find out either way. So while I'm waiting for the parade to start, I'll show you something I just noticed here, just by happenstance. And you guys, if you're here, you might have seen these, but there's two big yellow pumps here. So what they do, on these big rains we have during monsoon season, the rain flows all the way downhill from Sukhumvit Road, and Beach Road kind of turns into a little bit of a river. And there are underground storm drains, but they get overflowed. They just get brought to capacity too quick. So these pumps are to augment that, and then they've got these kind of collapsible, I don't know, vinyl or something, collapsible tubes that take the water straight down to the ocean. So I think that's pretty cool. And there's two of them here. I guess they just fire them up. They suck the overflow water out of the storm drains. That helps it not get so taxed and overused, and hopefully save some of the beach erosion. Bee's with me. I don't know. She might be going down towards Central Festival. I believe it comes from Dolphin Roundabout and goes all the way down to Central Festival. I'm stood here on Soi 6, right across from Soi 6, the fading sunset behind me. So as soon as they come, we'll look at it, and I'll let you know what's doing. I think it's just getting started out here. I don't know where V's gotten off to, but hopefully she'll have some good footage as well. So yeah, I turned around and V was gone, but it turned out she actually took and followed the first wave of the parade here all the way down to Central Festival. Central Festival would be the end point, and when all these different waves and groups of the parade get down there, that's kind of where they put on their grand finale, their show, do whatever they're going to do, and that's where a big crowd of people is. Probably most of the people on hand are watching it from there. So anyway, we will catch up with her later on that, and meanwhile, I'll stay up here by Soi 6. parade was going along fine. There was lots of people out, lots of places represented in the parade, and I don't know, even more and more people came as time went along. The police actually had to keep people off the street. It became quite crowded where I was filming, where usually up there isn't too bad. Most of the people are down at Central Festival, but then the cars showed up. Yeah, now that kind of even made it worse. You see, I thought the cars would just keep rolling, but they came to a stop for whatever reason, and they just sat there for like a long time. So anyway, I thought, well, I'll just go around and walk around the cars while they're sat there, and we'll take a look at the cars that way.
So the problem is, there's a big blockage down by our Central Festival. All these cars are kind of jamming up the road here. What I'm going to do is walk. I'll just walk. If the parade's standing still, I'll walk. So let's go on down. We'll walk towards Soy 3.
So there you go. Instead of waiting for the parade to come to me, I went to it, I guess. And it wasn't that much farther. That's all there was to it. That's as far north as it went. And then meanwhile, they were all trying to get down to Central Festival. I think the cars at this point were actually still set by Soy 6. Even the tourist police out in full force this evening. But anyway, let's go back down to Central Festival, catch back up with V, and she'll show us some of what went on that end. There you go, 10% off coupon for candy. I think that's what V told me they were. So anyway, that does it for the parade. It was a good Pattaya festival. So yeah, big night down there, wasn't it? Pretty much back to normal down there. Anyway, for today, I stopped here at the deli factory. Been here, I don't know, about a year ago. It's one of the few places in town you can get a good sandwich. It's twice the size it was from the last time I was in here. They've expanded. But basically, very simple. You got a case of meat, imported meats, all sorts, hams, prosciutto. They've got salamis, turkey breast, whatever. Whole case of meats, whole case of cheese, and a whole case of bread. You tell them what you want, and they make a sandwich out of it. Today I had a ham sandwich, a very fine cooked ham, and the bread was just fresh baked bread. Crisp on the outside, soft on the inside, just a wonderful, wonderful sandwich. Best sandwich I had in a while. And I had a big hunk of cheddar cheese on it to boot, tomato. They put whatever you want on it, mustard, man, whatever. You make it how you want. They don't tell you how to eat it. But they got sandwiches on the menu. You can just pick one. They have meatball. I used to order the meatball subs from here. It's like a half of a sub. Great meatball sub. And the Reuben's another one. I've had the Reuben from here, so that's the ones I've had. But I'm pretty sure any sandwich you can get is going to be good because they got good bread. So right here on Soy Bangkok, the main Soy Bangkok, kind of a little catty corner to the 7-Eleven once you pass the 7-Eleven. But anyway, let's get ready and go down to see Mr. Lucky and drop off this load. Boy, it weighed down my whole top box. It's heavy. It's like 35 shirts in there. Anyway, we got an appointment with him. Let's go down and see him drop that off. We'll see what he's going to do and show you where they're going to be for sale. All right, we made it down to Lucky's. I don't know, been coming down here to the Night Bazaar a lot lately, and today there was no parking out front. Hey, there he is. And it's so hot, I had to park around the corner. Whoa! Oh, it's so cold in here. Wow, it looks bigger in here. What did you do?
Change because of your. I want to make the video. That's why I'm making it like huge. Last night you just sent me the text that I'm. A new collection. This all.
Oh, new collection.
Yes.
Wow.
The pattern, new one.
Whew. Wow, feels nice and cool in here. So hot.
Yeah,
and I had to park around on Skull Beach Road, and then I parked, and a lady came out and said, you can't park there. Because I had to bring the big bike, and it takes up too much spot. Anyway, it's a whole thing. But it's so nice and cool in here. So, Lucky will have one of these. You could just take like one and hang it somewhere,
yes,
right?
No problem, no problem.
Yeah, something like that, or...
outside I will...
And then the people, you can see it when you come here, and then he'll have... He's only got about 35 of them in there right now. We'll see how they do. I can always get more made. But there's all the sizes. They start medium, large, extra large, 2 extra large, 3 extra large. And they're US sizes, which means they're bigger than European sizes. I wear an XL. Okay, so this one's an XL. And I'm a little over 100 kilograms. So take it. A 3X is like a 10. A 3X is pretty big. So a large, if you used to wear like maybe an extra large somewhere else, you might even fit a large here. If anything, they're cut big. That's the point I want to make. So just come see Lucky. What time are you open? Your open hours?
10 to 10:30 now.
10
to 10:30 at night.
Oh, till 10:30 at night.
Yes.
So he's open over 12 hours a day.
We're working now.
That's why this is the best place to put him. So 12 hours, he's open almost all day. So, and you come in here, it's air conditioned. So, and if they want, they can try on, you know what I mean?
Yeah, of course, they can try on for any size, no problem.
So, there you go. And if while you're here, you want one of his other creations, which is where I get all my shirts, then you can make you one of those too. But anyway, that's just the place.
Yeah, we got a like new.
You know, I saw a guy the other night at the parade. We just watched the parade.
Yeah.
Oh no, I'm sorry. I was at the Hooters the other night, the night before the parade, and there was a guy wearing one of these jackets. He didn't have the pants or just the jacket. I was wondering if he got it for you or if he copied it.
Many children now start to copy now. You know, when they see
many other tailors are copying.
They start to copy me. Many tailors they start now.
That's why I've been seeing them around town, and I'm like, Lucky's either very busy or people are copying. I've said this before. Once one person does something in this town that's successful, there'll be people lining up to copy. But anyway, that's the business. No matter what it was, it would be that.
Yeah, exactly.
But you're the original. So, all right, Lucky. Thanks, man.
See you, yeah.
So there you go. If you want a channel shirt, Mr. Lucky there at the Lucky Tailor inside of the Night Bazaar will have them. They're 600 baht each, cash and carry. No, there's no more shipping. That didn't work out last time. But anyway, if you're in town, he'll have them, and he's open all day long. So there you go. The Nong Nooch. These folks were all from Nong Nooch. If you wondered where some of these glow-in-the-dark people were from, they are just a great organization out there. Beautiful, beautiful garden. And that's where a lot of these people wearing the glowy clothes and neon colored clothes came from. I thought they did a good job. It was a good parade. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We will look at something else next time, but for this one, gotta leave it off right here.
And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.